It's definitely a challenge to work out there in the shop. You have a lot of obstacles every day.
You gotta have drive, determination.
They will not quit until it's done and done right.
It's always different. Changes constantly, all day long.
And half the fun is figuring it out, coming up with a solution, and taking pride in that solution.
I always strive to be the best that I can and learn as much as I can.
You gotta have a certain confidence that you know what you're doing, and that no matter what, you can fix that motor on.
Put that all together and you have what's in a technician. An RV technician has to be able to cover it from the wheels to the air conditioner on the roof and everything in between.
You have to be a plumber, a woodworker.
Cabinets, you have to be able to build things.
Engines, transmissions, bearings, wheels.
Waterproofer.
Check hydraulics.
Fixes your refrigerator, fixes your microwave, he fixes your stove.
120 AC components.
The rules, regulations, code, it's not easy. Now go take a test that asks you questions from the wheels to the air conditioner. It's a broad band.
It's quite a bit of information. It's not something you could cram for in a weekend. It's best to be introduced to the literature and the information, but also have on-the-job experience so you can be able to test well on the certification test.
My team leader, he always just said, you gotta study for the test, study, and you gotta pass it. Every night I stood up till about midnight or 1 studying for about 4 hours a night.
You just have to learn. You have to pick it up and go. I mean, you gotta get there and do it.
More than anything, you gotta dedicate yourself to becoming and wanting to be a master certified technician, because if you don't want it, you're not gonna get it.
I'm proud of it, I really am. That's a big word, master. I mean, that doesn't mean you know a lot about one thing. You know such a broad spectrum of information and the experience that goes with it.
This isn't a job, it's a career. To me, my patch on my sleeve is no different than a certificate on a wall for a doctor. The doctor wears his scrubs and stethoscope. I wear it on my sleeve.
The amount of talent that's here is amazing, and if you get stumped on anything, there is always somebody that knows and can help you, and they're willing to help.
It aids in getting the job accomplished correctly the first time and on time.
I want to be one of those kind of guys that they come up to and ask questions, and they know that I have knowledge and I can help other people out.
No, we're constantly training and try to help people. We try to start them at the bottom and work them up, being techs, and encourage them to do as much training as they can and grow with the company and go from there.
It's really cool to see a guy that come in that's been in the industry maybe a year or two and watch him just rip and tear and go. And he just learns. He's like a sponge.
I've been doing this for 10 years now, and each day you go home knowing something that you didn't know the day before. And you take that with you, and that's what makes you great at what you do. And I hope that continues, and in 20 or 30 years, I can be that much better.
I think Lazydays just wants to have the best technicians, the best workers, the best employees.
I think that's just born into a technician, the want to rise to the top attitude. I want to be the best. I want the customers to come to me to get their work done.
Our customers don't come down the street and just live a few miles from here, because they travel great distances to get the best service they can and have the knowledge base that all of our collective technicians have is one of the reasons I think we can accomplish anything.
It is a very difficult process, and we are concerned about getting it repaired correctly. And that's what the glue that holds this whole thing together, is that communication with that customer. They feel that they are home. This is home. If you're an RV owner, this is home.